Good morning and welcome. This is the day the Lord has made. Let us rejoice as God's people and be glad in it. This year, again, like last year, I've been asked to do a short minute for mission, if you will, or promo for our Stewardship campaign this year, appropriately entitled Count Me In. But before I get into that, I want to take the opportunity to thank this congregation for your loyal support through such a trying time as this. It's interesting, 18 out of my 23 months here as pastor have been interrupted by COVID. And yet through it all, First Presbyterian Church has remained faithful, doing what we can, when we can, trying to stay connected to each other, and carrying out our local missions. We all continue to pray, I think, for an end to this pandemic and for God's protection and blessing upon all those who are putting their lives on the line and at risk in caring for other people. I also want to take the opportunity to thank our stewardship team, cheered again by Don Sherritt, for another year of dedicated service, for getting the message out to you. This year's theme, Count Me In, was especially meaningful and appealing to me and my family. So very positive, so very personal. It felt like we were being invited, all of us, to stand up and be counted, as the old hymn put it, to personally get involved, to count me in not only in terms of making financial contributions, but to re-engage, to get active. And in my mind, that is exactly the message our church needed to hear, to count us all in, all of our people doing what we can with what gifts we have. It is time, my friends, to reconnect. So I'm calling all of us, and maybe especially to those who have been sidelined by this virus and become inactive. It's time to come back. It's time to re-engage. We are not the same church without all of our people using their God-given gifts to their full potential. You know, my wife and I still look forward to getting to know more of you better. As I told our elders at a recent church retreat, my number one goal in coming here was to get to know the church. That wasn't easy in these times. You know, there are many other hopes and dreams I have for this congregation, but none are more important than getting to know you, personally engaging with the congregation. And yet, all of the small group gatherings that we had planned prior to COVID got canceled. But as we come out of this mess, I guess you'd call it, trust me when I say that there will be new opportunities and other events planned for you to get to know me and me to get to know you. I believe that FPC's best days are still ahead of us. That may sound like a pep talk to you, but I truly believe that. And I am committed, as ever, to being one part of making that dream come true. But here is my message to you today. Can I count on you? Will you count yourself in? To do your part, to be committed to doing whatever you feel God is calling you to do in the life and ministry and service of this church. I need your help. I truly do, to make God's dream for this church come true. Count yourself in. Truly, it will be worth it. Again, I want to thank God for calling me to this church in Kingsport. As Jeremiah said, the plans God has for us are good plans. I believe that verse. Whatever God plans for us to do will be designed to bring glory to Him and not to us. I've always believed that what God requires, God inspires. So that whatever God leads FPC to do, we will be given strength, love, patience, joy, and inspiration to do it. So my friends, here is my message to you today. I am counting myself in to doing what God wants us to do. May I count on you. Thank you.